and welcome to the next installment of Booze Reviews. Yes, this geeky beer nerd has flowers on his table. This is because of April is pretty much Cancer Awareness Month. The daffodils represent April's month of cancer awareness, and I actually bought this and the vase for a good cause. So I'm a huge advocate of curing cancer. So this is why I've got flowers on here in this episode. Now, I've also got a beer. And that beer is from Medicine Hat's Hell's Basement Brewery. It's the Radiant India Pale Ale, coming in at 6.5% ABV. And it is a strong ale. And the IBUs are, they don't say. But they say that the bitterness is about high. I don't know. They don't really say. I think they forgot to put that on there. Alrighty. It's the same strength as the IBUs almost, but a little bit smaller. So let's say the IBUs are about 55% or 55. So let's get this opened up and go from there, shall we? Yeah, it doesn't say at all. Huh, odd. So I found this a while ago, and there's one of the new ones that they came out. Now, I've had the other IPA that they had, the All Hops for Basement, I think it was. And it was okay. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't mind it. But this one, I think, and I hope, maybe a little bit better. And yeah, I found it in 2016 by 6 beer lovers. Hell Basement Brewery is inspired by Rudyard Kipling's affectionate description of our fine city. I like to go on with that, but we have already read it before in one of my other reviews. If you haven't seen it, do a search for Medicine Hat's Hell's Basement, and you'll see that I've done it. And Medicine Hat is known as the sunniest city in Canada with 330 sun days and an average of 2,544 sunshine hours per year. That's more than Miami. Radiant IPA is our tribute to the sun and sun seekers. Radiant is bright like the sun, and the crackery malts will allow the hops to shine on your palate with a burst of citrus and tropical hop flavor. So, let's give this a shot and see how it is, shall we? So yeah, it is, well, it's a murky sort of yellow, dark, almost getting towards a copper color. Partially hazy. I don't think there's any more in here to give me more haze. Nope, there is not. And medium carbonation. 2 fingers worth of head. Beautiful head on it. The smell. You do have sort of like a earthy hop note. The little bit of a citrus back note. It does smell like an IPA. Alright, the taste. Cheers, guys. You have a bitter note on the back of the tongue, or the back of the throat. It's rather nice. It turns into sort of like a dirtier, piney, resinous flavor. Stays on the back of your throat a lot. The sweetness is there. It's on your tongue and then it dissipates. You do have a sweetness of the malts. But that bitter IBU flavor, or the IPA, or the hop flavor, it stays and it's prominent on the back of the throat. That's definitely an IPA. Now, after having twin sales, I've been spoiled. I really have been spoiled, folks. I would have loved to say that this is a beautiful beer, and it is. I would have loved to say that it was a citrusy beer. It had some juicy notes to it. But it doesn't. It has some sweetness to it, but the hop note stays at the back of the throat. It's definitely right there. Wow. This is actually a good IPA. It's different, but it's not something I drink. It's not something I enjoy drinking. Honestly, I have to give this about a 3.75. Let's go 3.75 out of 5. I'm really, I like it for what its style it is. I just can't drink it personally. This is not my style of beer. It's not one I like to drink normally, but it is an IPA. It is a good IPA. It's not one of the juice bombs or anything else like that. I can't compare it to that. It is more on the scale of the dirtier hop, the more bitter IBU sort of IPAs. Perfectly fine for what it is. For me, not my style. But yeah, if you find this, give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I do like this better than the other IPA that they had, I have to admit. Or they've got a couple out, I think, but the one that I had, all hops for a basement, I do believe it is. It's better than that one. I like this one. It actually reminds me of what summer and spring is going to be all about. A lighter beer with some hops or some fruits, or just a lighter beer in general. This is what spring/summer is going to be like. It's going to be right there. This is the style. It's back. So yeah, as I said, 3.75 out of 5. Not bad, but not my style. Till next time, folks, I'm PK saying cheers, stay frosty, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks again, and have a good night. It's the first time I've done that. There's carbonation that makes me hiccup. It's really weird. It's a thing I've had ever since I was a kid. I can have a sip of something and pop or anything else like that, and I have one hiccup and I'm done. People look at me funny and I'm like, what? It's just the way that it affects me. I don't know.